All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our first multi-district virtual project fair. This one here, we get to explore projects in Bolivia. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm district governor here in District 7610, Amelia Stansel. We cover Northern and Central Virginia here in the United States. And it's an honor to be able to host this tonight and to be able to put this together. And I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute. But I'd like to also say welcome to my fellow district governors and past district governors that are on the call or that are going to watch later, fellow members, both here in my district and around the world that are popping in, as well as we have some non-Rotarians that are going to join us tonight as well. So I want to say welcome to all of you to this event. That's a joint between 7610, District 7610 here, and District 4690 in Bolivia. I want to I guess first, as we're going through, give kind of a little bit of background on how we got to this point. Several of you on the screen, I joined you. I joined you on going on a wheelchair delivery project in Bolivia, the end of October and beginning of December, or beginning of November, with my husband Troy, who was over my shoulder a minute ago. And as we went through delivering projects or delivering wheelchairs to children and adults around the country, we had our eyes open to a lot of different opportunities to serve and potential projects while we were there. Fellow Rotarians took us to visit dialysis centers and burn centers and hospitals, and we saw these needs. And it really weighed heavy on me. The last day after most everybody had already left because we came late, so we stayed a couple of days late. I was laying in bed kind of praying on, okay, what am I supposed to do with what I've seen? And I felt the urge that I was supposed to do a project fair of some sort, which I've never done before. Our district hasn't done it in any recent memory, at least. But I really felt I was supposed to do this. But in order to do it, I would have to meet the District Rotary Foundation chair from the partner district from 4690. Now, those of you that aren't from Bolivia may not realize the entire country is one district. So finding the Rotary District Foundation chair is like finding a needle in a haystack. There is one person I needed to meet in the entire country to pull this off. So 2 hours later, Fernando, who you'll meet in a few minutes, zipped into the hotel and picked up Troy and I to whisk us to the hotel or to the airport. And we're like, just drop us off at the curb. We've got this. It's not a problem. It's just another airport. It's like, no, I'll take you in. I'll take you in. So he takes us in and we're standing there checking in at the airport. And he's like, Amelia, I want you to meet Nicholas. He was a Rotaractor who's now a Rotarian. I said, okay, great. Meet this guy. Where are you going? I'm going to Evanston. Oh, okay. Going to the mothership, chatting a little bit about, he's on the technology committee for Rotary International. We chatted about that. We said, oh, okay, well, let's go grab some coffee while we wait for our flight because we're on the same flight. And we talked for about an hour and 20 minutes of our hour and 30 minutes to kill. And he goes, well, what did you learn when you were here? What did you see? And so I was sharing with him some of the needs that I saw. And he said, well, if there's ever anything I could do, I'm the district Rotary Foundation chair. Like literally I needed to meet one person in the entire country, and I'm having coffee with him complaining about Rotary's technology. But we're sitting there talking about this, like this is the person I needed to meet. So we said, all right, let's have a conversation. So I put together my thoughts as we flew back up here. And I sent him like, here's the idea of doing this project fair. What do you think? And that's how we got here tonight, was really seeing a need and being Rotarians, being people of action. This is what we do. We don't just go, that's a bummer, somebody else should do that. We lean in and we say, how do we help solve this? And the way that we help solve it is by bringing in all of you and everybody who's going to watch these videos later to say, let's be part of this. So it is an absolute honor and a joy to see so many friends on here, people that have traveled with us when we went down to Bolivia, friends that I met there, new friends from around my district and really around the US. So thank you all for taking the time to be on tonight. I want to give you just a brief overview.
Some no Rotarians that are here tonight. It's a truly honor to be in this first Rotary online project fair. I would like to begin expressing my deepest gratitude for the lovely Governor District Amelia for her generosity, leadership, and commitment with service. Thank you so much. And thank you all of the presenters that today they are Rotarians that are really passionate about what they are doing, about gathering the information on their communities. They have a great understanding of what's going on in their communities. And they have created these projects that we're going to show us today. And hopefully we can engage and we can work together and make something really important, interesting, and amazing for our communities. Let me share one piece of information that I think it's quite important. In Bolivia, in this last two years, we are having some issues with the dollar exchange, no? So our projects has been changed a little bit, and we are working much better and doing more partnership with Rotarians from other parts of the world. No, I will give you an example. We are working on a community that is called Camargo, near Potosi in Bolivia. We are bringing a new equipment. And what we're doing is Rotarians from the United States are buying the machine in the United States, shipping it to here, and the Rotarians here are just transporting the equipment, installing and doing all the work with the people that work in the hospital. No, that is the best way we find to work with this problem that we are having with the exchange of dollars at the moment. No. I will introduce you Fernando. Fernando is a Rotarian for many years. He has been working in many projects with the Rotary Foundation, and he will present one project now and then a few others later. So Fernando.
Okay. This is a project that we have designed in order to help this town that we had the chance to visit while we were delivering wheelchairs with Rotarians from District 7610 and 7570. The name of the town is San Jose de Chiquitos. And they have this very special need on hemodialysis system. There are 5,420 people, according to our figures, that receive this treatment in the, we would say that for you, the state of Santa Cruz. For us, is the department of Santa Cruz. And 29% of that number is they belong to San Jose. So the cost of the treatment is 9,000 Bolivianos, which is about 4 times the minimum salary in our country. So it's very expensive for those people that do not have a private security system. So in San Jose, next please. In San Jose, they are having only 40 people per week that are under this treatment, and there are 120 people that should receive this treatment. So only 1/3 of the persons that need hemodialysis receive the treatment, and 2/3 don't. Some of them are driven to our city, which is 4 hours away, and that increases the cost 2 or 3 times as much. So we have found that there is a real need of at least 3 more machines, and that is our objective. We are planning to provide 3 more dialysis machines. This would be focus on all San Jose de Chiquitos inhabitants and the surrounding communities that don't have hospitals and they have to be under treatment there. So, next. We have worked with local indigenous people, and we have realized that they need training because most of the kidney problems are caused because they are bad nourished. And so on the global grant, we are planning to give some training on this. Vamos al presupuesto. Ya le dije. This is our budget. The main item is buying 3 hemodialysis machines, and that takes about 80% of the total budget. Then providing workshops to train the local indigenous people, local doctors to be trained in order how to manage these machines and so on. So that the total amount of the project would be $103,000. And next, we have our club has 6,490 district designated funds. Another Brazilian district is also giving us 4,500 designated funds. And our club will give a cash amount of $5,000. This is what we have at the moment to give towards the global grant. Nicolás, ¿seguimos con otra cosa o hay preguntas ahora?
Yo creo que pasamos sorry, we are going to give some minutes for questions, and then we're going to move to a different project. But if anybody wants to make a question, please go ahead.
And if you want to make if you take a question, just go ahead and hop off mute because everybody's on mute. So if you have one, please just jump off. We won't see your hand otherwise.
Question. Are you trying to get this done this Rotary year, next Rotary year? And do you have any other districts that you're talking to? What's your...
Excuse me. I didn't understand the question.
¿Cuándo va a ser implementado y si es que has hablado con otros distritos o clubes?
No, we have these funds from Brazilian district, 400 and 500 district designated funds, and we plan to put this project as soon as we get the funds.
Just to complement a little bit, we are doing something interesting in our district. As you may know, the district designated funds will be moved to a different fund the next year. No, so we have many clubs that has quite interesting amount of district funds here in our district. and we only have a few clubs that are working with the Rotary Foundation. No, so what we're going to do is we're going to present something similar as what we're doing at the moment, and we're going to do a presentation of all the projects, and we will ask the other clubs to decide to which of these projects they would like to contribute. No, so the amount of the district 4690 that is us will grow. No, so we're going to maybe put $5,000 more from district from the Rotary Foundation. That's going to be like $9,000 because it's matched by the 80%, right?
Yep.
And we are presenting some other clubs and districts, of course, to get the amount that we are requesting.
Steve Gahan, your hand is up.
¿Tiene técnico suficiente para mantener las máquinas de hemodiálisis?
Tenemos una, I'm sorry. We have signed an agreement with the local municipality, which is the owner of the hospital, and they will maintain and provide all the ¿cómo se dice?
Hablo
All
español.
the resources necessary to keep the machines on work.
Qué chévere, gracias, señor.
And
Thank you.
also the supplier, it's going to be local. So they have technicians here, and they have, if it's required, some change of some piece, they will have here the ability to fix it if there is a problem. No, and of course, if the machine has a problem that needs to be replaced, the local provider can do it.
So Nicholas, just to clarify, so at the beginning you talked about how some clubs are doing projects with buying in the US and shipping the equipment to Bolivia. This one here, you're saying buy the equipment in Bolivia from that supplier versus shipping something in, correct?
Yes. Let me explain a little bit more. This local provider has providers in the States, and they have office in the States. No.
Okay.
So what we are trying to do is to, I'm going to give you an example. No, we work with a club in the United States. The amount of here for this project is $100K. No, so 80 or 90% will go to the club in the United States. They will pay for the equipment and the transport from the US to here, and we will only need a very small budget for providing local transportation and installing and yeah.
Perfect. And then Stan, I see you have a question, and then we'll wrap up with you and go to the next project. Stan, go ahead.
Fernando, hay suministros desechables para usar estas máquinas. ¿Cuál es el fuente para estos suministros?
The local municipality which runs the hospital has signed an agreement with us, and they will provide all the necessary issues to keep the machines working. Also, the local provider gives us a guarantee, and they will provide maintenance for the equipment.
Excellent. Thank you, Fernando.